Welcome to the Quran page, where we explore timeless wisdom through the lens of modern life. In this episode, we'll reflect on one of the greatest innovations of our time: artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is machines can now see, speak, and learn, traits once thought to define human intelligence. But does this power of creation also carry a spiritual responsibility? Today, we'll discover how the Quran speaks about knowledge, creation, and the ethical boundaries of human innovation. Part 1. Knowledge as a sacred gift. Every artificial intelligence system begins with data learning, naming, and classifying. Interestingly, this process mirrors the first divine act of teaching in human history, when Allah taught Prophet Adam the names of all things, as explained in the following verse. And he taught Adam all the names of everything. Then he presented them to the angels and said, "Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful." They said, "Exalted are you. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who is the all-knowing, the all-wise." This verse shows that knowledge is not invented, it is bestowed. Allah gave Prophet Adam the ability to understand and name, which is the essence of intelligence itself. I mimics this divine process. It learns, categorizes, and recognizes, but it lacks consciousness, humility, and purpose. The Quran reminds us that true intelligence is knowing where knowledge comes from. From a scientific view, this verse connects deeply with how AI learns today through neural networks that classify objects and meanings. Just as Prophet Adam learned by divine instruction, machines learn through data fed by humans. But the difference is profound. AI processes symbols, while humans comprehend meaning and morality. Part 2. Exploration and permission. Humanity constantly pushes the limits of knowledge, exploring the stars, decoding the genome, and now creating artificial intelligence. Yet, the Quran reminds us that every form of exploration requires divine permission and purpose, as explained in the following verse. O assembly of jinn and mankind, if you can pass beyond the regions of the heavens and the earth, then pass you will not pass except by authority from Allah. The Quran doesn't discourage discovery, it defines its boundaries. The authority mentioned here represents both physical capability and moral legitimacy. Just as we can reach the stars only through knowledge Allah allowed, we must also ensure our advancements in the air respect His moral law. Progress is not forbidden, it is guided. From a scientific view, this verse reflects the principle of ethical exploration. In science, every innovation from AI to genetic engineering now requires ethical approval, just as the Quran demands moral authorization before venturing beyond limits. Modern AI ethics boards mirror this Quranic idea that ability without purpose is dangerous. Part 3. The limit of human knowledge. Some scientists predict that artificial intelligence will one day surpass human understanding, a concept called singularity. But the Quran reminds us that human knowledge, no matter how vast, remains limited compared to divine wisdom, as explained in the following verse. They ask you, O Muhammad, about the soul. Say, the soul is of the affair of my Lord, and mankind have not been given of knowledge except a little. This verse humbles every form of scientific pride. Even the most advanced AI is a reflection of the knowledge Allah has allowed humanity to uncover, not to own. The Quran teaches that the more we learn, the more we should realize how little we truly know. AI may replicate intelligence, but it cannot possess insight, compassion, or divine awareness. From a scientific view, modern neuroscience and cognitive science confirm that human intelligence involves consciousness, self-awareness, emotion, and moral reasoning, none of which AI possesses. This aligns perfectly with the Quran's message: true knowledge is inseparable from consciousness and humility. Part 4. The Ethics of Creation. As technology advances, humanity begins to see itself as a creator, designing life, intelligence, and even consciousness. The Quran addresses this sense of pride, reminding us who the true creator is, as explained in the following verse. Then we developed the drop into a clinging clot, then developed the clot into a lump of flesh, then developed the lump into bones, then clothed the bones with flesh, then we brought it into being as a new creation. So blessed is Allah, the best of creators. This verse shows humans can design, build, and simulate, but only Allah can breathe life into existence. The Quran defines this distinction through creation with purpose. Our duty as inventors is not to replace the divine act of creation, but to act as responsible custodians of His knowledge. The question is not whether we can make AI more powerful, but whether we make it more ethical. From a scientific view, this idea parallels the field of AI alignment research, which focuses on ensuring that advanced AI systems act in ways consistent with human values. In essence, science is rediscovering what revelation already taught: power must be guided by conscience. Part 5. Reflection. The Quran doesn't oppose knowledge or invention. It invites reflection and balance, as explained in the following verse. He taught man what he did not know. From the first revelation, I read, the Quran celebrates learning and discovery. Yet, it constantly reminds us that knowledge must serve compassion and purpose. The danger of AI is not machines becoming like humans, but humans losing their humanity. The Quran calls us to balance logic with empathy, innovation with humility, and intelligence with remembrance. From a scientific view, psychologists warn that technology can desensitize emotion and empathy, precisely what the Quran cautions against. Without moral awareness, intelligence becomes mechanical, a mirror of intellect without heart. Part 6. Conclusion. So, what does the Quran truly teach us about artificial intelligence? It teaches that knowledge is sacred, creation is a trust, and intelligence is a moral responsibility. The Quran aligns science with faith, innovation with humility, and progress with purpose. AI may change how we live, but the Quran reminds us that only divine guidance can change how we think. When knowledge is guided by remembrance, technology becomes a path toward light, not darkness. May every invention we create reflect mercy, wisdom, and balance, the true marks of divine intelligence. You've been watching the Quran page. If this reflection inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more episodes where faith meets discovery.